Hello everyone. I am working in my little booklet that I made. Still working on doing a video on how I made the book, but didn't have much time and I really wanted to put up a video, so I'm just working on these two little pages and I'm doing a quick one. I was trying to work with kind of a romantic style or pastel or, well, just light colors, not that bright as I normally do. Um, Trying to. You'll see in the end, didn't really um, finished the way I wanted it to, but doesn't really matter, does it? So I am just prepping the page with gesso because I might just put a lot of stuff on it, so you need to gesso it. The paper is very thin, it's just scrapbook paper. So with the gesso it will not soak in that much medium or paint or whatever I put on into the page. So that's why I gesso it. Um, I'm having this little stencil to put some gesso through. As you can see, I'm just trying to create different textures on the page. As I said before, I don't want to do too much, but it looks nice already. Drying it, of course, in between layers. Then you see this whole box with tissue paper. A lot of it was gifted to me by Cheryl Johnson. Thank you, honey, for giving me this. And she made me this tissue paper with lots of stamps, and I really thought I could use those nice flowers, circle bits. So I'm cutting them out and then just gluing them on my page with gel medium. Normally I would just stamp, but I had those lying around. She sent me a whole package of tissue paper and other uh, um, papers, so really loved it. And deli paper, that was why she sent it to me in the beginning. So really liking this. And then I've got some of these filigree pieces as well that I got from her as well. So she put those in the package. So I thought I would use those too. Deciding on which ones to use, this was way too busy, and trying to keep it as calm and as serene as I could. So I'm choosing these little hearts. I'm sorry, my English is, I'm rambling, but I don't have the time to do the voiceover again. So I'm apologizing now for the rest of the video as well. I chose these beautiful flowers using gel medium to glue them on, and I really liked the way this looks. It creates, so I have 3 layers by now, so it's a gesso layer, the tissue paper, and these filigree pieces. I think these are die cuts, I think. Don't know for sure, but I've got a lot of them and I like them a lot. And these little hearts. They are from another paper, a bit thicker, really lovely. And I decided to cut up another one of those filigree pieces and just connect the large page with the small page by using parts of that filigree, that paper, flower thingies. Now, as I said, using gel medium, and I thought, well, why not just flip it over and use that in the later stage on another page. That's what I meant. So I thought I need a 4th layer, so I'm using glass bead gel, a whole jar of it, and I never use it, well, barely use it. So I thought I might use this stencil on my page. Just some hearts, romantic, as I said. And while I was doing this, I am drying it in between to make sure that everything is dry before I start painting on it. And I really was struggling in what to use. So use distress ink or use acrylic paint or watercolor paint. Watercolor paint will be a bit difficult because I put some gel medium on, but so I decided on gelatos. As I said, needed to be quick. And I just put some color down, and I chose pink and yellow because that makes orange, and the reddish one, the pink one with the blue one makes green, makes purple, and green with yellow makes um, blue. Oh, green with yellow. Blue with yellow makes green. I'm sorry, I said it before. Just rambling. Now you see, I try and mix colors. Use my fingers to blend them. You could use a water brush. I do have a water brush lying there, but I just use it for some spots on my page. But just using my fingers. A bit of white because I wanted to keep it pastel. Now I'm using distress crayons because I wanted that nice, I think this is peacock feathers. I wanted that bluish green on my page. Couldn't find it in my gelatos. So using the red one to color in the hearts. I will tone it down later. This is way too bright, but you'll see in the end. Now putting a thicker layer on, and there goes the white. You'll see why I do that. Creating a little bit of depth by getting a darker color on my page. You'll see what I'm doing. I'm taking a baby wipe and go around where I don't like it, and you see when I go over the filigree pieces, it just lights up, so the color comes off and turns white again, and then you see it has depth instantly. Now using a water brush, just a little, because there's way too purple there, so using baby wipe and water brush to water it down and then wipe it off. Then I thought I needed more white, so I'm using gesso and go over the pieces with my fingers. So just lightly touch them. Make sure you don't touch the background if you can, and just touch all the raised parts of your page, and then you see it lights up very well. You can do this with, if you use very dark colors like a dark blue or black, even whatever you like, it will stand out even more. But I do like the way it is. And you see I went over the hearts as well with gesso, and that looks better already. Now almost done with that, and just toning it down just a little bit, mixing the colors a bit. You can see how it looks quite pretty, I think. Now just putting the papers underneath the page again. I glued down a sentence, and it says who has luck should share it or pass it on in Dutch. So wie geluk heeft, geeft het door. So I thought that was a good saying. And of course my black line. I was struggling to find the right pen. I used several pens, but because it's gelatos, it doesn't really work that well. So in the end, I switched to a pencil, and I used a pencil as well to go, as you can see here, to go around the words, and that worked better. What you didn't see were the black spatters I made with just regular black ink. And now I'm just going to show you how it looks. So it's quite an easy page. I hope you liked it. It's not that difficult to do if you have the right materials, of course. And just a little bit of shading to make the heart stand out even more, and then I'm going to show you how it looks. So I hope you liked it anyway. It was a simple project, and I will see you later this week. Bye bye everyone. Thank you for watching.